Hey, good morning everyone, and welcome back to the channel. You're watching Old Guy Firewood, and my name is Dick. And today, we've got a cold day here in North Carolina, but if you watched my last video, you saw the new splitter that I got in the wood yard, the Eastonmade 2228. Here, let me show you. This is the 2228 Eastonmade splitter with the 7-way box wedge and attached conveyor, and this thing has been a total game changer for me. It's allowing me to continue to work and do the things that I want to do and the things I enjoy doing that were getting a little bit too rough as I got a little bit older, and I was dealing with a lot of larger tree service wood. But let me tell you what we're going to do today. I've got my friend and helper Jose here with me today. Clifford's here too. Clifford has to get into the act. But if you remember, Jose several months ago was having some issues and then ended up in the hospital and had to have open heart surgery and have a valve replaced. But he's bounced back strong. He's like new now and back to work, and I'm really glad to have him here. But Jose, a lot of people were asking about you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
yeah, here he is. He's in great shape, and we're going to get some stuff today. As a lot of you know, and as a lot of you do, I've been using IBC totes to store and dry wood for quite some time now. Got some over here. I got some over here. Got some that I haven't processed yet, but they work great. The problem is I used to get them for free, and it's gotten to where it's very, very difficult to find IBC totes now. I've seen them as high as $100 a piece. Typically around here, they're going for about $50. I do have one source where I've been able to get them free still, but I'm afraid that has dried up too. So when I was at the Boonville show in New York back in August, I got talking to AJ Shaver and of Shaver Equipment, and I'll put a link to his company here and in the description of this video too. But he had these log lift bags which hold 1/3 of a cord of wood, and they're reusable. They've got straps on the top to hold them open. They've got a couple straps on the bottom that you can use to dump them, and he's found that wood actually dries a little bit quicker in these than traditional methods. So today we're going to give the log lift bags a try, and we're going to use the Eastonmade 2228 splitter and conveyor to fill the bags, and we'll see how it goes. So let's get set up here and we'll get started. Now, AJ actually, his company builds a stand that you can put the bags on, but I've just extended the pallet forks here on my pallet rack, and I'm going to use that. Put a couple clips on the front here to kind of hold the loops in place. But basically what you do is you put the bag over a pallet, and Jose, I need your help, my friend. And AJ showed us what you need to do is put 5 pieces of wood in the bag, 1 in each corner inside. Just get some splits over there, Jose. There you go. Okay, and 1 in the middle. Well, close enough. And that'll supposedly will hold it open. First things we're going to do here is grease this slide. It's got a fitting on there. Jose's got the grease pump here, so go ahead and pump some grease in there, Jose. Go ahead and put some grease right on here. All over. There you go. All right, got that lubed up. Let me go ahead and put you on the tripod here, and we'll go ahead and get the split. actually ran into a problem there where the box wedge rode up and it came out of the connection down here with the lift arm. Once I got the wood cleared out of the box wedge here and it settled back down, I was able to re-engage it. I'm gonna crank it back up now and get going. Okay, I'm going to let Jose run this a little bit so I can walk around and see how we're doing on the bag end. Look out, Clifford. This machine is an absolute game changer. I'll tell you what, the bag seems to be doing a great job. We got it about half full now. I'll tell you what, the box wedge with that pullback arm, it's just amazing how that takes all the physical work out of splitting these big rounds. Without that pullback arm, with the typical wedge setup, you'd be manhandling the unsplit portion of the wood or the halves or whatever you have broken it down into back onto the beam, put them back through again. With this pullback arm, all that manual labor is taken out of the equation. And that's the thing, you know, as I mentioned, I'm getting a little bit older, can't go like I used to, and with this setup, I can continue to split. It doesn't wear me out. I can be probably 4 to 5 times as productive as I was without this setup. Go ahead and let Jose fill this bag up because it's not stacked in there and it's loose. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to pick this pallet up with the bag on it, but we'll see. If not, we'll have to take a little bit out. That's a really gnarly piece of live oak he's putting on there now. Oh, got away from him. The log lift puts it up here where it's very easy to roll the log into the cradle. can see where you've got to develop a technique. Or where you have knots and so on. But I'll tell you what, this 2228 will flat push them through there. Well, Jose, what do you think of that?
Oh yeah, I like it.
It's pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Man, I tell you, it's unbelievable. What a time saver and what an energy saver. Not having to pull those big pieces back. That pullback arm is nice, man. And then on up.
It's a strong machine.
It's a strong machine for sure.
That's right.
Eastonmade 2228. I'll tell you what, I'm just tickled with this machine. I can't believe the productivity. We filled that bag of wood in maybe 10 minutes, between 10 and 12 minutes, I would say. And it is full of some nice oak wood, and it'll stay in there to dry. Now I'm going to go ahead and back the tractor off and see if I can lift it up. Okay, we're going to give it a try. I just realized that I had that pallet turned 90 degrees from the way it should be, but hopefully I can get in here on this end. Okay, now the moment of truth. And it's not heaping full, so hopefully we'll be able to pick it up. Hey, all right. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm super impressed with this Eastonmade 2228 splitter. The box wedge is doing a great job. The pullback arm is a game changer, as is the conveyor. Once you get that log up in the cradle, you really don't need to touch it again. Excuse me, up the conveyor, into the tote, or in the case of what we did today, into the log lift bag. And I'm very impressed with this log lift bag. As I said earlier, it's getting hard to get IBC totes. And as a result, I think this is going to be an excellent alternative. And if in fact wood dries as quick or quicker than it does in the IBC totes, that's certainly an added benefit. I think it's going to work great. If you want additional information on these log lift bags, you need to contact AJ Shaver, and I'll leave a link to his website. Great guy, and got some great products. And as I said, I'm pretty impressed with this log lift, so check them out. Well, folks, I think that went really well. As I said, really pleased with these log lift bags. Check out AJ Shaver, and tickled to death with the Eastonmade 2228 splitter, and I'll leave a link to Eastonmade in the description to this video also. But if you like this sort of thing, excuse me, got a cold, please push that like button. Be sure to subscribe and hit that little bell icon to make sure that you're notified when I post a new video. As I always say at the end of my videos, the best advice I can give you is to keep moving.